from the coach. You're locked in.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Throwing on first down. Stacy, that one caught by Ellison. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
One thing for us to keep in mind and remember, they're coming off of their open week last week. They got to sit home and relax a little bit before the final stretch of the season. They got the lucky draw because every team in the league wants to have that open week later in the year rather than early. They benefited.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Jacobs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. We'll look now at our starting defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Geis. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Stacy, he'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, dude. Tighten up.
Operating from the gun, Stacy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Geis. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. To throw on 2nd down, Stacy. Johnson's got it complete. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stacy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Stacy. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster. with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter, picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week, as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this, because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you should get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Counter play with Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They start on the ground with Geis, and he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now after the loss, they come up 2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line. From the gun, Stacy firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Stacy off to Geis on the screen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Off play action. Right. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 2nd up in Seattle. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. On 1st and 10, Stacy got his man complete over the middle. That's Moran. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. On 1st down, Stacy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the draw, they go to Geis. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Off the play fake, Stacy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Barker. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. On first down, this is Geis. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Here's Geis. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Stacy toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. Jacobs now. He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Right now to throw on 2nd down. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Right, operating from the gun. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now right, off the play fake. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Joseph. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Here's Wright on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A A 12-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Off play action. Stacy. Out left. Allison's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Throwing on first down. Stacy rolling to his left. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. What's the run? There we go.
On the ground, Geis, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And an update from a game going on out in Denver. It's the Chiefs out to an early lead over the Broncos. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here. To throw is right on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Joseph. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, right. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. 30, 10, pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Keep getting those touchdowns.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But, you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Out of the gun, Geis. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stacy. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's Geis on the counter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Off the play fake. Stacy rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stacy. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stacy, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Stacy got his man complete over the middle. It's Barker. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
False start, offense.
Had some momentum going, driving down the field. That'll set him back 1st and 15.
I mean, that type of play, when you've got to go in your direction, shoot, my man Old Mo is arching an eyebrow at him right now. You've got me going. Keep me going.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Stacy will try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. Well, the drive started the shadow of their own goalpost all the way back at the 2. Pretty nice job of getting downfield and at least getting 3.
Agreed on that one. A real nice job because really their goal was to get out of the shadows of those goalposts and give themselves a little bit of room to help out their defense. Instead, they got 3 points out of it.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Right now, off play action. His throw incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Right from the gun, he'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch the run. Watch the run. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stacy, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again. Stacy stepping up. He'll try and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. On 1st down, Stacy. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. From the gun, Stacy sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. 2nd and 4. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Stacy. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now right. Throwing on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2nd and 1. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Right. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Right. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
This quarterback now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Right. Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Back to throw. Right.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Right. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Back to throw. Stacy. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing it around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
Throw left side complete. That's Moran. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down. Stacy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Stacy, he'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back to throw. Right. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Looking to throw. Right. And his throw here's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Wright. Going to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Logan. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So this one.